Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our English Learning Podcast. I'm so happy you're here with us today.
Hello, hello. Welcome back, everyone. Whether you're listening on your morning commute, during your lunch break, or before bed, we are so glad you're here.
Today, we have a really great topic. We're going to talk about something that everyone has, a daily routine.
That's right, a daily routine is everything you do every day, from the moment you open your eyes in the morning to the moment you close them at night.
And the best part about this topic is that it's very useful for your English. You can use this vocabulary every single day in real conversations.
Exactly. If someone asks you, "What do you do in the morning?" or "What's your schedule like?" After this episode, you will know exactly what to say.
So let's get started. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay, so let's start at the very beginning of the day, the morning. What time do you wake up?
I wake up at 6:30 in the morning, every day, Monday through Friday. On weekends, I sometimes sleep a little later, maybe until 7:30 or 8.
Oh, you sleep in on weekends. That's nice. I wake up at 6 o'clock every day, even on weekends. My body is just used to it now.
Wow, that's impressive. I could never do that on a Saturday. I love sleeping in on a weekend.
I used to love it too, but now if I sleep past 6:30, I actually feel more tired. It's strange, right?
Yes, I've heard about that. I think if you sleep too much, your body gets confused.
Exactly. There's a word for that, oversleeping. And oversleeping can actually make you feel worse, not better.
That's interesting. Okay, so do you use an alarm clock to wake up?
I do. I set my alarm for 6 every night before I go to bed. What about you?
I set two alarms, one at 6:20 and one at 6:30, because sometimes I turn off the first alarm and go right back to sleep.
I think most people do that. That first alarm is just a warning alarm.
Exactly. The second alarm is the real one, the one I actually have to get up for.
Do you find it hard to wake up in the morning?
Honestly, yes. Especially in winter. When it's dark and cold outside, the bed feels so warm and comfortable, it's very hard to leave.
Oh, I completely understand. In summer, it's easier because the sun is already coming through the window. That natural light really helps.
Yes, sunlight is one of the best things for waking up. Some people even buy special alarm clocks that slowly light up the room to simulate sunrise.
Oh, I've heard of those. They're called sunrise alarm clocks. I've always wanted to try one.
Me too. Maybe we should both get one and report back to our listeners.
Yes, that could be a whole episode. Okay, so when you finally get out of bed, what is the very first thing you do?
The first thing I do is drink a glass of water. I keep a glass of water on my bedside table every night, so it's right there when I wake up.
Oh, that's such a healthy habit. Why do you drink water first thing in the morning?
I read that after sleeping for 7 or 8 hours, your body is dehydrated. You haven't had any water all night, so drinking water first thing helps wake up your body and your organs.
That makes so much sense. I've heard that too. Sadly, the first thing I do is reach for my phone.
Oh no, that's a very common habit, but not a great one.
I know. I check my messages, look at social media, check the news, and suddenly 20 minutes have passed and I'm still in bed.
That happens to so many people. The phone is like a trap in the morning.
It really is. I'm trying to change this habit. I've been trying to leave my phone on the other side of the room, so I have to physically get up to turn off the alarm.
Oh, that's a smart trick, because once you're standing up, it's much easier to stay awake.
Exactly. It forces you to get out of bed. I've been doing it for 2 weeks and it's helping.
Good for you. Small changes like that really do make a difference.
Okay, so after getting out of bed, what does your morning routine look like?
Well, after drinking my water, I go to the bathroom. I wash my face with cold water. That really wakes me up.
Cold water? That's brave. I use warm water.
Cold water is really good for waking up. It's a little shocking at first, but after about 3 seconds, it feels great.
Maybe I'll try it. So after washing your face, what's next?
I brush my teeth. Then I take a shower.
Do you take a shower in the morning or at night?
I take a shower in the morning. A hot shower in the morning really helps me transition from sleepy mode to active mode.
I actually shower at night. I feel like I sleep better when I'm clean. And in the morning, I just wash my face and I'm ready.
That works too. I think it's a personal preference. Some people are morning shower people, and some people are evening shower people.
Exactly. There's no right or wrong. How long does your shower usually take?
About 10 minutes, sometimes longer if I'm thinking about my day or if I have a song stuck in my head.
The shower is a great thinking place. I always have my best ideas in the shower.
Me too. I think it's because there are no distractions. No phone, no TV, no noise, just you and the water.
Scientists actually say that's true. When you're doing something automatic, like showering, your brain can relax and be more creative.
That explains it. Okay, so after the shower, I get dressed. I try to pick out my clothes the night before so I don't waste time deciding in the morning.
Oh, that is such a good habit. I always waste time in the morning looking at my wardrobe and not knowing what to wear.
It used to be the same for me. Now I spend just 2 or 3 minutes the night before, and my morning is so much smoother.
I really need to start doing that. Do you have a system?
Yes, I think about what I have to do the next day. If it's a regular workday, I pick something comfortable and professional. If I have a meeting or a presentation, I pick something more formal.
Smart. Planning for the day ahead. Okay, so after getting dressed, it's time for breakfast, yes?
Yes, breakfast is very important to me. I never skip it.
Me neither. They say breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Do you believe that?
I do. When I eat breakfast, I have much more energy in the morning. When I skip it, I feel weak and I can't concentrate.
Same here. My brain just doesn't work properly without food.
What do you usually eat for breakfast?
I usually eat toast with peanut butter and a banana, and of course, coffee.
Oh, I love peanut butter on toast. That's delicious. I usually eat eggs, scrambled or boiled, and sometimes oatmeal with honey and fruit.
Oatmeal is so healthy. I should eat that more often.
It keeps you full for a long time. I don't feel hungry until lunchtime when I eat oatmeal.
That's great. Do you cook your breakfast every morning?
Yes, I cook every morning. It takes about 15 minutes. I actually enjoy it. It's a calm, quiet time.
That's lovely. I like cooking breakfast too. There's something nice about standing in the kitchen in the morning while everything is quiet.
Exactly. It's meditative before the craziness of the day starts.
And coffee. We can't forget coffee. Do you drink coffee?
I love coffee. I drink 2 cups every morning. The first one I drink while I'm cooking. The second one I drink while I eat.
2 cups. I drink 1 big cup. I use a large mug. I put milk and a little sugar.
I drink mine black. No milk, no sugar. I like the strong taste.
Oh, wow. Black coffee is strong. I tried it once and it was too bitter for me.
You get used to it over time. Now, I actually don't like coffee with milk. It tastes too light.
It's funny how our tastes change. Okay, so after breakfast, what do you do before leaving the house?
I have about 20 to 30 minutes between finishing breakfast and leaving. I use that time to read the news or listen to a podcast.
Oh, nice. What kind of news do you follow?
I check international news, technology news, and sometimes sports. I like to know what's happening in the world.
I do something similar. I also do a little stretching in the morning, just 10 minutes. It wakes up my muscles.
Oh, that's a great habit. Do you do yoga or just simple stretches?
Just simple stretches. I reach down to touch my toes, I stretch my arms, rotate my neck, nothing complicated.
Even 10 minutes makes a difference. I've been thinking about adding morning stretches to my routine too.
I really recommend it. Since I started, I feel less stiff during the day and I have more energy.
Great. Okay, so what time do you leave the house?
I leave at 7:45. I like to leave a few minutes early so I'm not rushing.
I leave at 8. I used to leave at 8:10 and I was always a little stressed. Leaving 10 minutes earlier made a big difference.
Yes, being in a rush is such an awful feeling to start the day with.
Absolutely. Now I arrive calmly and I'm in a much better mood at work.
So, how do you get to work? Do you drive or take public transport?
I take the bus. There's a bus stop about 5 minutes from my house, and it takes about 25 minutes to get to the office.
That's very convenient. Do you enjoy taking the bus?
It depends on the day. Sometimes it's crowded and uncomfortable, but on good days, I get a seat and I use the time to listen to music or a podcast.
That's a great way to use commute time productively. I drive to work. It takes about 20 minutes.
Do you get stuck in traffic?
Sometimes, if I leave a little late, the traffic is much worse. That's another reason I try to leave early.
Traffic is so frustrating. Do you listen to anything while you drive?
Yes, I listen to English podcasts, actually. Like this one. I learn English on my way to work.
That's perfect. You're already doing the right thing, everyone listening to us right now.
Exactly. Commute time is learning time. You're not wasting a single minute.
And it's so easy. You don't have to sit down and study. Just listen while you travel, while you exercise, while you cook.
Passive learning is very powerful. Your brain absorbs the language when you're doing something else.
Very true. Okay, so when you arrive at work, what do you do first?
The first thing I do, and I think a lot of people will relate to this, is make a cup of coffee.
Of course, coffee number 2.
Coffee number 2. Then I sit down, open my computer, and check my emails.
How many emails do you usually have in the morning?
It depends. Some mornings maybe 10 or 15. If something happened overnight, sometimes more.
Do you answer them all right away?
No, I sort them first. I read them and decide which ones are urgent and which ones can wait. Then I make my to-do list for the day.
A to-do list. I love to-do lists. Do you write it on paper or on your phone?
I write it in a notebook. I love the feeling of checking things off with a pen. There's something very satisfying about that.
Oh, yes. Physically crossing something off a list feels so good, like a little reward.
Exactly. When I cross off the last item, I feel very accomplished.
I use an app on my phone. I like that I can access it anywhere, but I understand the appeal of paper.
Both work. The important thing is that you have a plan for your day.
Agreed. Without a plan, the day can just disappear and you realize you didn't do anything important.
So true. Having a list keeps you focused and on track. So, what does a typical workday look like for you?
I work from 9 to 6. It's a long day, but it goes by quickly when I'm busy.
What kind of work do you do?
I work in an office. I spend most of my time on the computer, writing reports, attending meetings, answering emails, the usual office stuff. What about you?
I also work in an office, a lot of meetings and computer work. Some days I have back-to-back meetings all morning.
Oh, back-to-back meetings are exhausting. You barely have time to think between them.
It's very tiring. I prefer days when I have fewer meetings and more time to actually do my work.
Me too. Meetings are important, but too many meetings can make you feel unproductive.
Exactly. Okay, do you take breaks during the day?
Yes, I try to take a short break every hour or so. Just 5 minutes. I stand up, walk around, get some water.
That's really healthy. Sitting all day is not good for your body.
No, it's terrible. I try to move as much as possible. Sometimes I take a short walk outside during my break. The fresh air really helps.
I do that too. Even just a 5-minute walk outside changes my mood completely.
Yes, natural light, fresh air, it recharges your brain.
What about a lunch break? When do you eat lunch?
My lunch break is at 1 o'clock. I get 1 full hour.
Oh, nice. I only get 30 minutes, so I usually eat at my desk.
30 minutes is quite short. Do you bring food from home?
Yes, I bring a lunchbox from home. It's cheaper and usually healthier than buying food nearby.
That's very practical. What do you usually bring?
I often bring leftovers from the night before. Rice with vegetables, pasta, soup, whatever I made for dinner.
That's a great system. Cook once, eat twice.
Exactly. It saves so much time and money. I also bring fruit and some nuts for snacks.
I like to go out for lunch sometimes. There are a few good restaurants near my office. My colleagues and I go together about twice a week.
Oh, that's nice. A social lunch break. It's good to spend time with colleagues outside of work meetings.
It really is. We talk about life, not work. It's a good mental break.
That's important. Work-life balance even within the workday.
Absolutely. The afternoon can be long. Having a good lunch break helps you get through the rest of the day.
For sure. Do you ever feel the afternoon slump, that tired feeling around 2 or 3?
Oh, yes. Almost every day. Around 2:30, my energy drops and I feel like I want to sleep.
I do too. I think it's very common. The body goes into a low energy phase after lunch.
What do you do when that happens?
I drink some water, sometimes a small coffee, and I try to do lighter tasks during that time, like replying to emails instead of complex work.
That's smart. Work with your energy levels, not against them. I usually take a short walk outside or do some deep breathing exercises at my desk.
Deep breathing, that actually works. A few deep breaths can really increase your alertness.
It sounds simple, but it really helps. Try it next time you feel sleepy at your desk.
I will. Okay, what time does your workday end?
I finish at 6 o'clock. And you?
I finish at 5:30. I love that moment when I pack up my things and leave.
That feeling is the best, especially on a Friday.
Oh, Friday afternoon? Nothing compares to that feeling.
The whole weekend ahead of you. Pure happiness.
So, what do you do when you get home from work?
The first thing I do is change out of my work clothes. I put on comfortable clothes, sweatpants, a soft t-shirt. Immediately, I feel more relaxed.
Oh, yes, that is one of the greatest feelings. Taking off work clothes and putting on home clothes.
It's like a signal to your brain. Work is done, now it's rest time.
Exactly. It's like a mental transition. I do the same thing. I also wash my hands and face when I come home. It's a habit from childhood.
That's a very clean habit, especially after being outside all day.
My mother always made us wash our hands when we came home, and now I just do it automatically.
Good habits from childhood stick with us. Okay, so after changing clothes, what do you do?
Usually, I need a few minutes to decompress. I sit quietly, maybe drink some tea. I just let myself transition from the busy day.
That's really healthy. A lot of people just jump from work mode straight into other activities without giving themselves time to breathe.
Yes, that decompression time is important. Even 10 or 15 minutes of quiet makes a huge difference.
I do something similar. I sometimes sit on my balcony for a few minutes. Just look outside, breathe fresh air, no phone, no TV.
That sounds really peaceful. Do you have a nice view from your balcony?
It's a nice neighborhood. I can see some trees in the street below. It's calming.
I love the idea of having that peaceful outdoor space. Okay, so what about dinner? Do you cook?
Yes, I cook most evenings. I really enjoy cooking. It's become a hobby for me.
Oh, that's wonderful. What kinds of meals do you make?
I like to make a variety of things. On weekdays, I keep it simple because I'm tired from work. Pasta, stir fry, soup, rice dishes. Quick but tasty.
What's your go-to quick dinner?
Probably pasta with tomato sauce. I always have the ingredients at home, and it takes less than 20 minutes.
A classic. You can't go wrong with pasta. I also love making stir fry. You just throw everything in a pan, add some sauce, and it's done.
Stir fry is perfect for weeknights. Quick, healthy, and delicious.
On weekends, do you cook more elaborate meals?
Yes, on Saturdays, I love to try new recipes. I watch cooking videos online during the week and then try them on the weekend.
Oh, that's so fun. Do you have a favorite type of cuisine to cook?
I love cooking Italian and Asian food. Pasta, risotto, fried rice, noodles. What about you?
I love cooking Mediterranean food. Lots of olive oil, vegetables, grilled things. Very healthy.
That sounds delicious. Do you ever cook for other people, friends, or family?
Yes, I love having people over for dinner. There's nothing better than cooking a meal and sharing it with people you love.
I completely agree. Food brings people together. Some of my best memories are around a dinner table.
Mine too. Okay, what time do you usually eat dinner?
I eat around 7:30 or sometimes 8. What about you?
I try to eat by 7. I don't like eating too close to bedtime. I've read that it's better to eat at least 2 to 3 hours before you sleep.
Yes, I've heard that too. If you eat right before bed, your body is still digesting when you're trying to sleep.
Exactly. It can affect your sleep quality. So I try to eat early and then maybe have a light snack later if I'm hungry.
That's a smart approach. What do you do after dinner?
After dinner, I usually wash up, clean the plates and the kitchen. I like a clean kitchen before I go to sleep.
Me too. I can't relax if there's a messy kitchen.
Exactly. A clean kitchen means a clean mind.
After cleaning up, I usually spend time with my family. We talk, watch something together, or just sit and chat.
That's really lovely. Family time in the evening is so important. It's easy to get caught up in screens and forget to just talk.
Absolutely. We try to have a rule, no phones during family time, just us talking and being together.
What a beautiful rule. I think more families should do that.
It's not always easy. Sometimes people reach for their phones automatically, but we remind each other, and it's getting better.
Small steps. Do you watch TV in the evenings?
Sometimes we watch a show together as a family, something light and fun. We love nature documentaries and travel shows.
Oh, nature documentaries are wonderful. So beautiful and interesting.
Yes, they're also very educational. My kids learn a lot from them.
That's fantastic. Screen time that's actually good for you. I usually watch something after 9 o'clock. I like dramas and historical shows.
Oh, historical shows are great. Which ones do you like?
I love shows about ancient history, medieval times. It's fascinating to see how people lived hundreds of years ago.
I can imagine. Maybe you can recommend some to our listeners in the comments.
Yes, send us your favorite show recommendations too. We'd love to hear them. Okay, so as the evening goes on, how do you wind down and get ready for bed?
Around 9:30, I start to slow down. I turn off the TV and try to have some quiet time.
That's good. Quiet time before bed is so important. What do you do during that quiet time?
I like to read. I always have a book on my bedside table. I read for about 30 to 45 minutes before sleeping.
Reading before bed is one of the best habits. It relaxes your mind and helps you fall asleep.
Yes, much better than looking at your phone. The light from screens can confuse your brain and make it harder to sleep.
Exactly. The blue light from phones and computers tricks your brain into thinking it's still daytime.
So I try to put my phone away at least an hour before bed. It's not always easy, but I try.
I do the same. I charge my phone in another room now, so there's no temptation to reach for it in the middle of the night.
Oh, that's a great idea. I might try that. I sometimes wake up at 2 a.m. and check my phone, which is terrible.
Yes, that really disrupts your sleep. Keeping the phone out of the bedroom is one of the best things you can do for your sleep quality.
I'll try it this week. Okay, so what else do you do to wind down?
I make a cup of herbal tea, chamomile or peppermint, no caffeine at light, of course.
Oh, herbal tea. That's so relaxing. I love chamomile tea before bed.
It really calms me down. I sit quietly with my tea and just breathe and relax.
That sounds like a beautiful evening ritual. I also do some light stretching before bed, just a few minutes of gentle yoga.
Oh, bedtime yoga. That's supposed to be excellent for sleep. What poses do you do?
Very simple things. Child's pose, legs up the wall, gentle twists. Nothing strenuous, just releasing the tension from the day.
That sounds so good. I always feel tension in my shoulders and neck after a day at the computer.
Those areas especially, a few gentle stretches release all that tension and I sleep so much better.
I really need to add that to my routine. Do you journal at all?
Yes, I keep a gratitude journal. Every night I write down 3 things I'm grateful for that day.
Oh, that's lovely. What kind of things do you write?
Sometimes big things, sometimes small things. I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful for the delicious lunch I had. I'm grateful for the nice conversation I had with a friend.
That's beautiful. The small things matter just as much as the big things.
They really do. And writing them down makes you notice them more throughout the day. You start looking for things to be grateful for.
It changes your whole perspective. I've heard that gratitude journaling can significantly improve your mood and happiness over time.
I believe it. Since I started doing it about a year ago, I feel generally more positive and content.
That's wonderful. I write in a journal sometimes, but not consistently. You've inspired me to make it a nightly habit.
Try it for just 1 week and see how you feel. Just 3 things every night. It takes 2 minutes.
2 minutes for more happiness. That's a great trade.
The best investment of 2 minutes.
Okay, so what time do you actually go to bed?
I try to be in bed by 10:30. Lights out by 11 at the latest.
That's a good bedtime. How many hours of sleep do you get?
About 7 to 7.5 hours. I wake up at 6:30, so that works out well. What about you?
I try to get 8 hours. I go to bed at 10 and wake up at 6. Sleep is very important to me.
8 hours is ideal. I wish I could get that. Some nights I only get 6 hours, and the next day is rough.
Yes, 6 hours is not enough for most people. You can feel it immediately. Less energy, harder to concentrate, more irritable.
Absolutely. Sleep affects everything. Your mood, your focus, your health, even your weight.
It's amazing how much sleep impacts our whole life. People often sacrifice sleep to do more things, but it actually makes them less productive.
That's so true. When you're well rested, you can do things faster and better, so you actually get more done when you sleep more.
Exactly. Sleep is not laziness. Sleep is preparation.
I love that. Sleep is preparation. That should be on a poster.
It should be. Okay, so do you have a bedtime routine? Things you do right before sleep?
Yes, I brush my teeth, wash my face, change into my pajamas, then I do my stretches and write in my journal, then I read for a while, and then I turn off the light.
That's a really lovely, complete bedtime routine. I do similar things: brush teeth, wash face, drink a little water, read, sleep.
Do you fall asleep quickly?
Usually, yes. If I've had a busy day and I've exercised, I fall asleep within 10 or 15 minutes.
That's great. I sometimes take longer, maybe 20 to 30 minutes. My mind is still going over the day.
Do you do anything to quiet your mind?
I try deep breathing. There's a technique called 4-7-8 breathing. You breathe in for 4 seconds, hold for 7, breathe out for 8.
Oh, I've heard of that. Does it work?
It really does. It activates your body's relaxation response. After a few rounds, I feel much calmer and sleepy.
I'll try that tonight. I also listen to white noise sometimes, like rain sounds or ocean waves.
Oh, nature sounds are great for sleeping. I sometimes use them too. There's something so soothing about the sound of rain.
It reminds you of being safe inside while it's raining outside. Very cozy.
Exactly. The perfect sleeping environment, cool, dark, quiet, or with gentle sounds.
And a comfortable pillow. Never underestimate the power of a good pillow.
That's so true. A good pillow and good bedding makes such a difference.
I upgraded my pillow last year and my sleep completely changed. It was life-changing.
I need to do that. Mine is very old. You've inspired me.
Do it. Your future well-rested self will thank you. Okay, so we've talked about the weekday routine, but what about weekends? Is your weekend routine very different?
Yes, quite different. On weekends, I allow myself to wake up later, usually around 7:30 or 8.
That sounds nice. No alarm?
No alarm on weekends. I let my body wake up naturally. It's such a luxury.
I love that. Even though my body wakes up at 6 automatically, I stay in bed and read or just rest. I call it quiet morning time.
Oh, that's lovely. A slow, quiet morning on the weekend is one of life's great pleasures.
Absolutely. I also eat a bigger breakfast on weekends. During the week, I eat quickly, but on Saturday or Sunday, I make a proper breakfast.
Oh, yes, weekend breakfast is special. What do you make?
Sometimes pancakes or scrambled eggs with vegetables and toast, and I make a proper pot of coffee and sit and enjoy it slowly.
That sounds wonderful. I do something similar. I sometimes go to a cafe on Saturday morning. I sit with a coffee and a book and just enjoy the atmosphere.
Oh, cafe mornings are so nice. There's a special energy in a coffee shop on a weekend morning.
Everyone is relaxed and happy. No one is rushing. I really love it.
What else do you do on weekends?
I try to exercise more on weekends. During the week, I might only have time for short walks, but on weekends, I go for a long run or a hike.
Oh, you hike. That's fantastic. Do you have good hiking spots nearby?
Yes, there are some beautiful trails not too far from the city. I try to go once a month at least.
That sounds amazing. Being in nature is so restorative. I try to go to the park on weekends. Even just a long walk in the park refreshes me completely.
Nature has a way of resetting your mind. All the stress of the week just melts away.
Perfectly said. I also use weekends for social activities, meeting friends, visiting family.
Yes, during the week it's hard to see people because everyone is tired after work. Weekends are for social connection.
And I use Sunday evenings to prepare for the week ahead. I do some meal prep, plan my week, prepare my clothes.
Sunday prep, that's a game changer. When you start Monday morning prepared, the whole week goes better.
Absolutely. I spend maybe 1 to 2 hours on Sunday evening, and it saves me so much stress during the week.
What do you prepare?
I cook a big pot of soup or some grains like rice or quinoa that I can use throughout the week. I also prepare my work bag and make sure everything is ready.
That's so organized. I want to do more of that. I do plan my week on Sunday. I write a rough schedule and my goals for the week.
That's great. Having a plan removes decision fatigue. You know what you need to do, and you just do it.
And it reduces stress. Instead of waking up Monday morning wondering what the day holds, you already have a roadmap.
Now, let's look at some useful phrases for talking about your daily routine.
When we talk about habits and routines, we often use the word usually. For example, I usually wake up at 7.
Or I normally. For example, I normally eat breakfast at home.
We also use tend to. For example, I tend to feel tired in the afternoon.
Great one. And every day or every morning. For example, I drink coffee every morning without fail.
Without fail means always, never missing it. That's a great phrase.
And for things that don't happen every day, Sometimes, occasionally, once in a while.
For example, I occasionally go to a cafe for breakfast on weekends.
Or once in a while, I treat myself to a big breakfast.
And to talk about order, first, then, after that, next, finally.
For example, first I wake up, then I drink water. After that, I shower. Next, I eat breakfast. Finally, I leave for work.
Perfect. That's a complete description of a morning routine using sequence words.
Practice saying your own routine using those words. It will help you sound very natural and fluent. Take care of yourselves, stay consistent, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Bye-bye, everyone. Happy learning.
Goodbye.